Hey church, Pastor Trent here for another weekly update, and we are here at my house. This is where the Senskis live, and if you didn't know, right there is where my kids have been attending church for much of the last year. And the big announcement that I have for you today is that that's all coming to a close in a couple weeks. In just 2 weeks' time, on May 16th, we will have our last Sunday live stream. Now, there is good reason for that. For the last year, when the pandemic hit and COVID-19 sort of took over our world, we were scrambling, innovating, trying to figure out a way for the church to continue to be together even though we were apart. And while there are incredible advantages to media being streamed, there is a very big difference between the church being together as one people, side by side, even if distant socially, worshiping the Lord, seeking Him together. There's a big difference between that and watching a worship gathering on a screen. And I believe that God has designed you and me with a body, with a heart and a mind, and that those things together in the same place with others are part of what it means to worship the Lord. There is something about the experience of being together with God's people that is encouraging, and you were designed to regularly experience that. Now, I would press you even that you need that at a minimum weekly. At a minimum weekly, for your soul to be healthy, you need to be with other Christians seeking the Lord. I would say probably you need that more than weekly, which is why we actually have gatherings on Sunday and scattered throughout the week in smaller groups. But at the minimum, you need to regularly gather for worship with God's people in order for your soul to flourish. And that's why I'm inviting you to come back, to regather with the rest of our church as one, and to continue to seek the Lord. This is what the writer of Hebrews encourages us to. He says that since God has opened us a way to seek Him on His throne, since Jesus the high priest stands interceding for us, since He has died on the cross and raised from the grave, therefore, we are not to neglect meeting with one another, because meeting together is essential that we might be stirred up in the faith, to walk in love, and to do good deeds in the world. And so listen, I know this is a big change for us. And there will be some changes over the coming months as we settle into a new rhythm and, Lord willing, even into a new space and a new time gathering for worship. But I'm inviting you on May 23rd to come out to Calvary at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We will not have a live stream that day. And then from there, we will this month be announcing some plans for summer worship. What it's going to mean for us to be outdoors in a beautiful season in Minnesota, and where we'll be gathering for that. So that's something we're working on, and we'll clarify for you this month. But you need to know that in a couple weeks, the live stream's going away. And that is for your own good and for the good of our church coming together as one. So have a great week. I will see you on the live stream for a couple weeks and in person, and then no more virtual anymore. So I love you. I'm excited about this new season for our church. I'm encouraged with the way people have been regathering together. And if you're still wondering if you should, please consider it. We have yet to see COVID transmission happen on a Sunday. Vaccination rates are going up. The summertime is coming. You have lots of reason to shift your practices back towards normal and gather together with God's people. So, I love you. It's a joy to pastor you, and I'm excited for this shift in seasons and for the coming months that we have ahead as a church. Have a great week.